bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday, which means today you're officially meeting Lene, first-year student in Star Torch Academy. I really want to hit the road with you again, but I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucila will be dragging me in for a friendly chat. I gotta hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras. Oh, but hey, you got Mornier's email about the Hyvatia detector, right? It's all...
Material fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High wattage devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
The core differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength coefficients.
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
Conclusion. Material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting. Right. Now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lene. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
Check the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to. Apologies. After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped to... I do have other appointments today. I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornier's a real gem! Let's get started. We can eat while we talk.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
Ugh! The smells are all mixing together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. It's one of the Collective's most iconic achievements. Do you also not like it? Yes, I knew you would understand. In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark. From a scientific standpoint, it's a far greater achievement than taste. I'd like to... Lene, Rover, can you walk? To summarize, your method of stopping the Hyvatia included blade slashes, repeated shots with coated rounds, and physical force. Did I miss anything?
Professor Mornier? You're not here to... I mean, it all happened, really. Besides, we're just students.
No, you're misunderstanding. Different damage mechanisms cause distinct failures. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect through standard diagnostics without prior data. So, you two, during the new solar ceremony, the Hyvatia detector is essential in monitoring, and at the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the Space Trek Collective will need to present a full restoration. Yes.
Scanning for offender.
Even Professor Mornier isn't safe from Tard Ease. No worries, I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Tard E. How much power do you run on?
Thank you. You don't need to go any further. I can head back to the Research Institute by myself. You too. Huh?
Was something wrong?
It's a notice from the Collective. The Royan delegation cancelled them. Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask... Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate. That isn't on the list. The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work. Everyone at the Collective is giving their all to realize it. Last time we met at the Institute, we made each other a promise. Do you still remember? Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony? I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first...
We did promise to witness it together, didn't we?
Yes. As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective...
Before my power is spent, I have little time left. The only choice now is to force the Heliogyre to a standstill. The last of its strength I will share with you. So fade, you will not. But you must hurry. Before that, take this memory to her. Take it to the one they call Arbiter.
What happened? Are you all right?
saw someone's memory.
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out.
That's okay.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
transport me?
Huh?
The voice from earlier said it.
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But
Yes. The heliogyre is one of the most important components of the new solar serum. Hyvatia can monitor environmental data, but raw observational data on the reactor drive can only be obtained from the heliogyre, a component of the exostrider itself. Only the Roya tribe can discern the heliogyre's readings. That's why the collective...
in that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the heliogyre to a standstill.
A standstill? You're saying you heard a voice asking for help. Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, and one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title. Me. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We should...
I need to find out who he is, Mornier. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribe's inner workings?
I do have some Royan students. It's class hours at the academy.
Help! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear!
Don't worry. If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loud... But Maya is one of the Royan students I mentioned. Since you're
Oh, calm down, Maya. Calm down. No. If I force the shutdown, I'll lose the data.
No. It's just a routine malfunction.
Professor Monnier? Oh no. I've been caught out of class. Wait. Let me explain. So...
Even if you beg me, credits will still be deducted. Why don't you start by explaining yourself?
Well, these are probe robots from a few days ago. We sent them out to measure void matter concentrations in the tundra. We thought we'd finish collecting the data before class, but when we tried to approach them, they started attacking us. I chased them all the way here. That's why I missed the class today.
The internal exoswarm material was eroded by void matter. That's what caused the malfunction. This should have been covered in your material science coursework. Such material...
I'm so sorry.
For safety reasons, you'll need to shut down, but approaching them right now. No, wait!
Scanning. Target. Eradication.
Never mind. I'll think about how... Modeling complete. Command mode engaged. Authorizing maximum output. Now, they're back to normal.
Great.
It's still there. But sending the robots out there broke the experiment protocol. Even if you...
What? But... Oh, well... Thanks anyway for helping out. Professor Monnier and...
Maya, we do have something we'd like to ask you.
You want to find a Roya in black robes with gold embroidery. Wearing the horns are a symbol of the Exostrider. Shepherds wear them, but could be someone higher up. Like the souls...
The Heliotic Six. They're the ones who are supposed to give us the...
That's right. They're the 6 most powerful members of the Roya tribe. The highest in rank, too. I've heard they use the Heliojaya to predict everything. They never leave the Sol Asylum. But maybe you could try meeting with... Sigrika is currently out researching in the Frostlands. If you want to find him, now then, I'd better get back to my class before I lose all my credits. Who knew I'd run into trouble today?
Very good. Good luck with your thesis paper. I'm better at talking with students in class. Did you learn what you needed?
The last person that those robots likely saw before they lost... I think we can talk to her under...
In that case, it's okay. Would it be okay for you to act as my mentor?
But aren't you going to tell me I should...
I was just thinking of ways to help. Your reasons are your own. I trust you. Yes. Feel free to give me pointers too, mentor. I think the person I am now can be of help to you. Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid. Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find... Okay. I'm Mornier, and this is my mentor. Let me try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time, I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus... Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
Yes. And this is Rover, a senior professor at the Academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules? What? How could she? I am deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained. She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something.
We need to understand the full scope of the robot's malfunction.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said. Please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
No, we can't. If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing. I am deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya act.
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective...
We need to ensure the safety of those here first. Questions can wait. Let's go.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're in the Void Storm's range now. Check that your FCR is be careful. The exoswarm here have been contaminated. Cover modules ready. Authorizing maximum output. There's something over there.
Down here. It's some kind of weird device.
A device? Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now. Looks like it was this. With this shutdown, the Void Storm is gone. No, I've just read a lot about them. From its structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit energy.
Blah! This is so stinky! It smells just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it all?
Giant worm? Huh, I see. It's capturing... It's based on ecological models. Tracking a field modulator. Oh, sorry. Right. Simply put, this device Maya's probe got contaminated.
Huh?
It's coming from under that heat. It's a Soliskin. Yes, these special creatures typically linger around the Roya tribe. Royan records state that Soliskin first appeared in Lahai Roy the day the Exostrider fell from the sky. They're believed to be fragments of the Exostrider's consciousness. The shepherds protect them, shielding them from Voidstorm contamination until they mature and return to the Solace trees in Biarter Woods. This one must have hidden under the Exoswarm wreckage when the Voidstorm broke out.
This feels like what happened back at the academy.
I just saw the Soliskin's memories. That Royan woman planted the device here and triggered the Voidstorm.
So our suspicions about Astrid are confirmed.
No need. I did place this device here. A few days ago, I was shepherding mature Soliskin to Bjartur Woods. When I met Fossier Ingvar, he looked tired. I saw the device fall from his sleeve. I did not think much of it. I planned to But, the Soliskin did not like it. It had an unnatural energy. I did not want to keep it at the camp, but so I buried it here.
So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. I trust your judgment. This Forseer Ingvar is the one Maya mentioned before. The unappointed member of the
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is impossible to change the appointment.
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them. Things are getting more complicated.
The Solace Isle, it is the top, but you are not Roya. You...
Huh? Wait, but...
is this the Soliskin you saved? Well, Soliskin have been companions to the Roya for hundreds of years.
I've never been this close to a Soliskin before. So, we need to... Do you want to leave now? Okay, let's be on our...
You two, please halt. From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim? Oh, a Soliskin. How interesting. Soliskin trust only those they feel safe with. It's trust you have earned. My thanks for guiding it back. But I must ask, I sense one of you carries the aura of the Space Trek Collective. The other from the vast world beyond the Frostlands. Why come under the guise of shepherds?
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. Best not.
We rescued the Soliskin from a void storm. We were told it needed to return here for the rite of return.
Void storm? You mean the one just before? Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The Void Storm. A shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess you didn't.
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he might.
Because Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Astrid's daughter Maya is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol and caused death. Maya is now facing harsh punishment. Astrid is busy handling the consequences and cannot fulfill her duties as a shepherdess. According to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, as Maya's teachers, it is our duty to address the repercussions of a student's actions. Since Astrid can't shepherd the Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
I should have known. The Academy's willingness to come this far is unexpected. Forgive my earlier words. You saved the Soliskin. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Come. From this day forth, the Roya call you friends. Rest at the camp if you wish. The feast will begin at the 8th hour of the night.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.
Pa's upset stomach was but a
Friends, it is time we feast. Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soliskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Into radiant light, they will transform to join its sacred form. Farewell, it will be. Yet, a new beginning as well. For when the Exostrider wakes, we will reunite in its body. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy of new life with good food and drink. But heed this, my friends. Too much.
We will face Forseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible outcomes, but even if I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes...
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already...
That's because I believed your approach. Did I really do well? Good.
With that in mind, you can relax a bit.
I know. It wants us to give it a name.
Well, since it's really trying to...
Ah, it seems to like it.
Then it's settled.
Well, that's a relief.
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin? Grandfather Axel says that...
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy.
Hooray!
Our real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornay.
Yes. My mentor should take her own advice, too.
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Where did Mornier go? I'll send her a message. That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Mentor?
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up to prevent us from being exposed. Do you want to sit for a while? Oh, you noticed. They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before coming back. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit, embarrassed having you see me like this. It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want. I love stars. Beneath Lahairoy's frostlands, the stars here are actually just lights created by atmospheric arrays. Once, someone put it like this to me. It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what lies beyond the sky. Maybe the stars are humanity's muse. I think so too, but I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough. There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. And now, I'll use these 2 legs to take the first step. Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network to inject rebel energy into the neural interface. It will follow a 3-stage activation protocol: the reverse phase oscillation model, then excavation, to finally create a phased array energy field. There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake her up now. Mentor, something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Outer Woods. I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. Bang. The white has been dyed red. Can you keep up?
Children, don't
What is it that brings you here? With the Void Storm's fury upon us, it is no time to... this is a disaster not seen in centuries. We have always believed the Solace Tree... The right of return cannot be done. Not in these times.
Let's investigate this together. Safety measures. Check. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
Be careful! Mom stars! Hear my queries! All targets in sight. I found the device. It's close to the Solace Tree.
Solace Tree? I have a bad feeling about this.
Order executed.
Swift and resolute. You will obey. One with the sound.
So many contaminated exoswarm here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal.
Just like before, when it's disabled. However, if this really was the work of Foreseer Ingvar,
Do not worry. The path has already been laid. At last. Finally.
Mentor? Mentor, are you all right? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last.
This void storm might not have just affected the woods here, but the workings of Soul Asylum itself. I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahai Roy protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, an invitation to Soul Asylum they will receive. Now, the one from the prediction appears. Soul Asylum awaits your arrival.
Choo. Choo. Choo.
They have their own missions to complete. The road to Soul Asylum is here. Please, follow this path.
Mentor, please, wait a moment. There's something I want to say to you.
What's the matter, Mornier?
I really wish I could accompany you to Sol Asylum. But yes. When you touched the Solace Tree earlier, and even during your first vision, you looked like you were in intense pain. But I lack the ability to connect with them like you do. And the Space Trek Collect, instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute. Yes. Ingvar should have been. Additionally, the environment here is unusual. Investigating these anomalies should help our work here. No, you, my mentor, are still far ahead of me. Well then, I guess this is goodbye for now. You too, please. Take care. I'll see.
Can you keep up?
The void storm in Bjartur Woods.
Hello, predicted one.
Sol Asylum has appeared for you. Please. Asylum has appeared for you.
Can you keep up?
Please.
You may approach. The Heliotic Six are expecting you, as was predicted.
The dim light here, It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogyre they put to a halt. My tacit mark. It's resonating with this star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
The heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the heliogyre no longer flows. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the void storm in Bjarta Woods, yes? The solace trees shield the woods from such storms. The others succumbed to the corruption. On with the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the Heliogyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, untouched by others, the Heliogyre would remain. No one, save for one. Correct. As one of the 6, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. But I am bound here, unable to act. All I could do was send a Soliskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Soliskin that vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now aligned, and the Heliogyre turns once again. But the other 5 are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic 6. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic 6 truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the Hyrule sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet, the calamity stirred, its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the 6 wisest among us became the Heliotic 6. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Roya have walked the High Roy for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance with the Heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be. For this reason, the aid I seek is this. With your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the six alone, and act in their stead.
The Heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by six. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Heliogyre, the Void Storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall into peril. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the Heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me, a part of my life. So now, what I bear is not glory or burden, but duty. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
I respect what you wish to persist. This is...
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The rite of return. The ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't at this point. Our entire plan has fallen apart because you
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you. There's the other visitor in Bjarta Woods now. Correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, I'd best get started on what I can contribute. There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Command mode engaged. Modeling complete. Stars, hear my queries. Order executed. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It... A terminal. The password can only be entered once. Efficiency for... Modeling complete. All targets in sight. All units fire. Guidance ready. Locked in. Processing complete. Attack confirmed. Initiating criticality protocol. This is a space trek evaluation result. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in the Outer Woods.
Scientist, crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of... Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire?
Heliotic 6. The 6. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that helio? Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one...
From outside the tribe?
Huh? What's that? I just know that person promised that then I'd finally escape from...
You have no idea what you're doing. And This project proposal comes from this, and the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute this...
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornier, the Heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony, but something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside, before the drive falls completely.
You're just...
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor.
Mornier.
Let's go, mentor. We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxidus tricked Ingvar into working for them. But their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone. Before the drive crashes, it is in... How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Soul Asylum, and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight. The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision, as the...
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with...
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you Anslem's experiment accident. Your current position in the project.
That is a lot of assumptions and...
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions, and once we've identified the suspects, what I need in this moment is for the one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony. Professor Mornier, you can keep this recording. If I'm... Or you can... Thank you. It's a...
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch. Rover, please input the drive's raw observation.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the heliogyre...
Then everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
Pressure in the reaction chamber is stable.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Hatch doors open. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Pre-burner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%. 47%. 92%. Warning, light output decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Unresponsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hyvatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface.
At a time like this... Adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding... That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are high altitude. Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands. As expected, the reactor drive is protected by aggressive exoswarm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Be cautious. Access confirmed. Attack confirmed.
Swift and resolute.
Deploying force field. I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful.
One with the sound.
Activate initiating criticality protocol. Command mode engaged.
Swift and resolute. Keep it together.
Assuming master control. All targets in sight.
Keep it to you will obey. One with the sound.
Correcting posture. Command mode engaged.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Model authorizing maximum output. All targets in sight. Nearly tripped myself. Hover modules ready. Watch its position, Mentor.
Last chance.
Target locked. Some minor fixes will suffice. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Assuming master control. Initiating criticality protocol. Processing complete. Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately!
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
Rover, the Space Trek Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't reach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find him. Should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unsteady. Professor Monnier is being consumed by it.
Faster! I need to move faster. Let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Do that?
Approaching the reactor drive. Diverting max power to the hollow cannons.
Morning. You've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, Lahairoi will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
Have I reached you this time, Mentor?
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Over here! First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, but since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with any, the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth, but I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. Let's go check on her.
Hello. May I ask, I'm here to inform you the
A smooth journey.
Please wait! Don't come in yet!
Sorry. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened.
Professor Mornier, how Dr. Herson said you were in bad...
To be honest, but when I was drifting in and out of...
A light blue ring? Can you describe what you saw in more detail? It sounds like the girl Mornier saw is the same one She's able to go up against the Threnodian herself, and appear in the reactor drive, figuring out who she is.
Rover? Rover? celebrate Professor Mornay waking up and the crisis being averted. Go for a ride! Nothing beats the wind on your face. The three of us still don't have a group picture.
A photo under the new Helios?
Yes. Witness. Let's go.
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry, but now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Well, let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spot. We're still unsure what, and we found you, unconscious, close.
Dr. Herson, I'd really...
You can relax. I'm just here for protective oversight. Acting up.
Aren't you the campus doctor? And you're here to protect me?
A doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hivatia's routine maintenance has been completed.
Who was that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Herson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. But if you're willing... Before I passed out, I saw... myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears, but no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up. Oh, such a pity, though. With this piece expend, but that is a tale to be seen.
Mentor, the wind may have... Mentor, the wind may have messed your hair.
Huh. My symptoms have stopped for now. But whatever drained my frequency is still somewhere in the High Roy. The only thing I haven't surveyed yet is the exostrider out in the Frostlands. Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. The Roya's Trine myth likely... Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Wind guide me.
Lighter than a dove.